You would expect the finale of the Dark Souls trilogy to be a grand, apocalyptic affair, and as far as its haunting new settings and frightening boss fights go, the Ringed City certainly delivers. But for all the cool new gear, spells, and thrilling tests of endurance it throws at you, this final DLC adventure for Dark Souls 3 has its strongest moments tucked away in the quieter corners of its carefully crafted levels, triggering exciting revelations about this beloved world's past, and also a few thought-provoking questions about its future. Your journey begins in an ashy ruin called the Dreg Heap. Its dizzying heights bring a terrifying scale to these opening moments, and I often found myself stopping just to take in the awe-inspiring views. Your downward progression towards the Ringed City also feels compellingly thematic, like a literal descent towards the end of the world. My careful exploration often gave way to unexpected revelation as I realized the true nature of where I was or where I was going. But even if you aren't invested in the lore, there's still a satisfying handful of secrets, shortcuts, and side paths to break up the relatively linear progression of the main journey. After the initial 7 hours it took to beat the first time, I spent several additional hours trying to complete a challenging but fun NPC side quest. I've also found myself coming back to track down the plentiful new gear offered up, like these dual greatswords and handy +3 rings. The enemies that roam the Ringed City aren't incredibly new or imaginative, but I did have fun facing off with its legions of intimidating ringed knights. Perhaps the most interesting new foes are these angel-like creatures, which demand a more restrained, problem-solving approach to overcome. The 4 bosses you'll encounter also bring some interesting twists to their battles. One in particular introduces a multiplayer element, which could feasibly grant longevity to the Ringed City for fans of PvP. Dark Souls 3: The Ringed City has found a way to revisit the past without a cheap reliance on nostalgia, wrapping up the story of Dark Souls in a way that will be satisfying for fans who enjoy digging into the rich lore of the series. But you don't need an encyclopedic knowledge of Dark Souls to appreciate the satisfying twists and turns of this short but exciting adventure. For more on the Ringed City, stay tuned to IGN.